Welcome everybody live. Here we are, Asphalt Outlaws Racing, coming at you. Charlotte Motor Speedway, nighttime. Stick around, folks. This is going to be a fun night. These guys love Charlotte. Charlotte loves race trucks. Grab something to eat, something to drink. You know how it works. Get your butt back here. National Anthem time. We'll be right back. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. Coming right at you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket treadless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land? Another praise, you're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled
Charlotte Motor Speedway. That's where it's at, folks. Tonight. Asphalt Outlaws racing the trucks. Nighttime, cool track, fast pace, drafting, side drafting, door knocking, beating, banging. Look for it. You're going to get it all here tonight. Should be a good time as well. One fast repair is all these cats are going to get. We'll see a few incidents maybe. Most important thing, fuel mileage. Green flag pit stops. You don't want to get screwed up. You don't want to cause a problem. You definitely do not want to get in a mix-up. You don't want to go a lap down here. It's kind of tough getting it back. Run around. Check them out. See who's out here qualifying. There is the Boss Hoss Beverly being shown in 10th right now, sporting a new ride. I'm liking it. If I get a good enough shot, look at that, huh? Man, is that sharp. 9th. He's happy with it. The 87 of Jesse Calloway, currently in 11th. Another one supporting a new paint job. Man, these guys, I'll tell you what, they get bored with their paint jobs quick. They'll have a new one every single night they come out here. Ronell. Will. Take a look at that one. I just love coming on here and broadcasting with these guys because you think you know them, you think you know their paint schemes, and then they turn around and they change it on you. Jeremy Talley. Good run for him. Qualified in 3rd right there in the old game fuel machine. Nice. There's Eric Gaskins. You'll see 3 or 4 wide racing. Don't not count that out for sure. I mean, these guys, plenty of room in this track to do whatever they want to do. Plenty of time. And by the way, 8 people watching out there and 5 likes. Awesome, sweet, appreciate it. We are playing our little drinking game. That's right. I'm too old to go to college, but I'm not too old to have a drinking game. Adelia, you know how it goes. Every time I say the word catch, y'all take a drink. Just hope to God your bedroom isn't upstairs. 17th out of Eric Gaskins. Sure he was hoping for a little better than that. Bill Hales, he's going to be 12th. And the number 5 machine. Gotta see if he can better that time just a little bit. There's a notable 2nd place. He's already been through and done his time. Somerville's going to be 2nd. And who we trying to knock off the pole? Well, Mark Beverly. He may end up having the pole tonight. Now, how sweet would that be, huh? This is his dad's league, and I'm sure he's got something to do with it as well. Definitely the admins. Nothing like winning in your own league, huh? That's the way it's meant to be. Gaskins is going to be 17th quickest so far. Everybody else has come in. Before we get to a quick commercial and we get started here, I will tell you right off the bat, just a little bit of information. Somerville won last week. He's trying to double down, make it 2 in a row if he can. And you can see he is in the 2nd spot so far. No one's going to beat him out of it. Might get to double it down. That's it. Got to go back to one quick commercial, and we're going to come back here, and we're going to start racing. Asphalt Outlaws Racing. Got yourself a favorite out there? Let me know. I'll speak it out over the air. I'll let them know you're watching. I'll say anything you want me to say. Why? Well, because I don't live by none of them. Whatever you like, I'll say it. You know me. The bad boy at broadcasting. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to tell it like I see it. And speaking of telling it like you see it, this league, they're pretty awesome. They do not have, repeat, they do not have stages. Green flag to checker, baby. That's the way it is. No Karens here. Not allowed. Asphalt Outlaws Racing. We'll be right back after this.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're gonna lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane, press and hold your reset button, and we'll come and get you.
Welcome back, everybody. We're ready to get it started. Asphalt Outlaws Racing at Charlotte. Again, real quick, there is absolutely none. 0 stages. Fuel's going to come a factor. Will definitely play a factor in this race, and we'll find out. But I do believe it's going to do so. Watch out for your green flag pit stops as well. Always fun, especially at this track. A lot of grip tonight here. A lot of grip. You're going to be seeing 2, 3, 4 wide. Which is fine with me because that's what we like. Guys should be getting ready to grid here. I'm a thinking they are. I'm a looking. And I might find them. Hey, there they are. I knew they'd be around here somewhere. All right, let's do what I do best. Let's go through this qualifying grid. See how many I can screw up on the last names, huh? Row number 1 to 13, Mark Beverly is going to lead these bad boys off. To 28, Nathan Somerville is going to be right along beside him. Row number 2, Jeremy Talley. And a number 4 of Scott Ferguson. Row number 3, the 18, the ladies' man, I call him, Nicholas Lawrence. I don't know why, because he ain't a handsome guy, but it's the ladies' man. Hey, number 5, Bill Hales is right there. War number 4 with a 30, Nathan Dale, I believe. Hey, Roger Strickland, Mr. Excitement, in row 4. Row number 5 to 21, Lance Thompson. 17 beside him, Will Renault. Row number 6 to 33 of John. You know what? I'm going to screw this up. Again, he's probably related to Mafia, and I'm going to be dead by tomorrow. But I'm just going to call him the Italian Stallion. But I think it's Salino. God, I hope so. And the 99 beside him, Troy Hutchison. Row number 7 will be the 7 of Patrick Baldwin, and the 69, Jesse Wise. Row number 8 to 22 of Haas Boss Beverly. The 87 beside him, Jesse Calloway. Row number 9, the 822 of Michael Simmons, and the 20 beside him, Eric Gaskins. Row 10, the 98 of Dakota England, and the 54, my buddy, Sammy Davis Jr. Yeah, baby. Row 11 to 16, Robert Timmons, the 77 beside him of Cody Turlent. I don't know, Cody T. How's that? Row 12, the 8, Mr. Scott Black, in the skate machine. And the 14 of Don Grimard. Row number 13, last but not least, the 45 of Tyler Beverly. And that's going to round them off. As that absolutely just simply gorgeous, not really, it's Ford, but the pace car running them around here, getting them all set up, double file. Can Somerville, can he repeat? Can he double down, make it 2 in a row? There he is. He is on the outside. The guy bringing him down, Mr. Mark Beverly. There he is, the number 13 machine, sporting a different look tonight. We're going to find out, because it's just about time to get going. We gonna get it on tonight, folks. MaxspeedTV, Asphalt Outlaws Racing. Bobby with all the hobbies. Perhaps a few too many, my wife might say. It's time to get it on. Here we go, coming down to the flag. At the flag stand, and it's green flag, and he likes what he sees. We're off, baby. Charlotte nighttime. Coming all the way around, going into the tri-oval again. I'm going to hold it right here so I can give you the illusion of how fast they are running. And we already got trouble into the wall coming all the way up against you. Right there it is. And we got ourselves a doozy, as you can see. Holy shit, past the Tylenol. Fast repairs are being used everywhere. Where do we want to start this mess at? Run it all the way back, see if we can see it. Somewhere around the middle of the pack, perhaps? I don't know. Whoa, the 60 sideways. We do see that. And he's gone for a ride. Run it back. I know there's a whole lot more involved in that bad boy. Watch him come all the way around and see if we can see where this started. Whoa, Mr. Beverly, it looks like. And then it all happened crazy from here. Strickland going end over end. Good night. You can see it right here. This is where it begins, I do believe. Beverly into the wall, hits Tally. Tally's back into the wall. Beverly comes back down, picks up the 5 of Haas, and so on. Oh, Lord, that's just a mess. We don't want to see any more of that. We just don't want to see it. Let's see how many drivers. I'm trying to count all the drivers that was involved in that. I'm just going to say a lot. You guys are right out there in YouTube. Showed up at Charlotte, and a restrictor plate race broke out. You're absolutely right. Mosley screaming, "Let's go Strickland." Well, unfortunately, he did not have to use, there he is, tore all to pieces. Now, whether or not he ends up using his fast repair, I do not know. Look at Lance Thompson right here. Another one. Tore all to pieces. A lot of good guys got nailed in this one, boys and girls. Oh, there's one I'm looking at. Let's see who else is involved in that. The Italian Stallion. He's tore up as well. Oh, man. You don't want to piss him off. You'll be floating at the bottom of the lake somewhere. But hopefully he can get that thing fixed. We'll see. The 87, he's banged up in the back end. Not too awful bad, but he is tore up. Try to get some work done on that. Doesn't want to use a fast repair. Don't blame him. We've only got 5 laps into this bad boy with 115 to go. And I do not know how that 17 made it through that. Renault, you got me. But he did make it through. You know what? Let's run it back as fast as I can here. And maybe we can just find out, because I got time to kill. Still running it back. Let's see it. It's happening right in front of him. Let's ride along and check him out. I don't know. He must have rubbed the hell out of his rabbit's foot. But he's in good shape. Out front, Somerville. The 30 machine, Nathan. Patrick Baldwin in the 7 machines are going to end up 4th here, or 3rd. There's Renault in 4th. We just watched him skate through everything. Don't know how he did it, but he did. Dakota. Anglin, I hope is the last name, but anyway, it is tonight. He's in the 5th spot. Tyler Beverly is going to end up being 6th. Tally, 7th. Jesse Wise, 8th. Robert Timmons, 9th. Haas Beverly, 10th. Line them up. Let's do it again. 6 out of 115 laps in the books. Should be taking the green flag. And we are taking it. He likes it. Going green one more time. Asphalt Outlaws Racing Charlotte. Back up and at it. Somerville out front. Baldwin hanging in that 5th spot. Looks like they've switched roles. Tally's going to end up being 5th here. Jeremy's due for a good night. I keep telling him he should be sponsored by Target, because that's what he seems to have on his back. So hopefully his rig is in full bloom with rabbit's feet. Hopefully he rubbed a good one before the race. Timmons on the inside, looking at the number 1 machine. And that'll be Roger Strickland. Gonna try to take a position away from him, and he will. Mark Beverly, after smacking the wall, he's back here in the 18th position, 2 laps down. Dom Grumard, 2 laps down. Eric Gaskins, 2 laps. Just to let you know, if you want to know the truth, there is only 10 trucks on the lead lap. If that tells you how many that was involved in that last incident. Last one on the lead lap will be the number 22 machine of Haas Beverly. Sammy Davis Jr., he is being shown 2 laps down. He was involved in the incident as well. You guys wanting some paints? Check this guy out. Whoa! Looks like Dad might have gave the son just a little touch right there, maybe, huh? Let him know that he was there. Back out front, Somerville's got some real estate between him and the number 2 truck. Of the 30 machine of Nathan. And you can see the battle going on right back here for 3rd. Dakota Anglin's got it, but I'm going to tell you, Renault wants it. He's all over him. Tally, sitting there watching the show. Right along with him. Gonna try to take him in the inside. Will it stick? He's not giving up so easy out on that outside, I'll tell you that. He's definitely not making it easy for Tally, but Tally's going to be able to clear him, no problem. Well, we got some smoke going on already. And that could be... Oh, Mr. Haas Beverly just popped up into the pits here all of a sudden. Like something's going on there. Got a lot of guys popping in here early. Only 16 laps so far. And a lot of these cats are getting some serious work done. Starting off kind of rough tonight, I'll tell you that, folks. We have 9 trucks on the lead lap. That's it. And we're only 17 laps into this bad boy. The battle right now, third place. Dakota, England, he has it. And he's got two cats behind him wanting it. Tally's going to go down on the bottom. He's going to take that spot away easily because the 30 right there, Nathan, almost kissed that wall. But that wall comes up really fast. If you want to know how fast it comes up, just ask your pole setter, the 13, Mark Beverly. I can assure you he didn't expect that to happen. Good battle going on back here. The 69, Jesse Wise, he's decided to take over the fourth spot. Might as well go through it here, let you know, huh? Somerville's leading it. Jeremy Talley, he's in second for now. Being pressured by Dakota, England in the number 3 spot. Coming up to join these guys, Jesse Wise is going to be in 4th. 5th, Nathan. 7th is going to be Mr. Renault. 6th and 7th is Patrick Baldwin. Tyler Beverly in the 45, having a pretty darn good run tonight. Obviously, you can tell by the look of that truck, he has been in the incident that we had, our only one, by the way. Robert Timmons running in the 9th position in the 16 machine of the game fuel. And that's it. 9 trucks on the lead lap. You heard me right. 21 laps in, 9 trucks on the lead lap. I got no idea who our Dude Wipes Wreck of the Night award's going to go to, because there was a boatload of them in that first one. We'll just have to keep an eye on it and see. In case you guys don't know, we try to give out the Dude Wipes Award to the driver that has the most skid marks in his shorts after being involved in an incident. Or as they like to say down in California, the most gnarliest wreck. However you want to call it. Tally's in the 2nd spot, hanging out pretty good. A little bit of real estate between him and the 3rd spot, Jesse Wise. A lot of these cats did not come in for pit stops. And a lot of them had no choice, they had to. Who's first to get the lap back? That number 5 machine right there, Bill Howes. He's wanting it back. Howes or Hales, hell, I don't know. I'm having a brain fart. But he is the first truck down. I'm sure he's praying for a caution or two. The ladies' man, he is out. Mr. Lawrence is in YouTube with us. I am looking to see if... Oh, I was hoping to see if he was still in our Discord. I was going to bring him up into the booth with me. But I do not see him. That first wreck was bad, man, I'm telling you. Roger Strickland trying to work his way up. He's in a 12th position. He also 2 laps down. There's Mark Beverly driving his heart out. He will be the first truck that is down laps. So he'll definitely be getting one back if they can get him a caution or two. Mr. Strickland, he's down 2 laps as well. Got ourselves a blinker going on back here, and that might be Tyler, I think. Better lean over and feed that squirrel a few more nuts, Tyler. Got good admins here in this outfit. They'll be watching carefully. Start blinking out. That's an issue. Somerville still leading the show. 25 laps led, trying to double down. Won last week, trying to win this week. I don't know. It's like a broken record. I kind of think he could probably win with a pedal car. The guy's good. What can I say? Tally looking in the rearview mirror. He has got a bumper full, a rearview mirror full of the bumper of Jesse Wise. Riding along with him. Gonna try to take him way down to the bottom. He's got to get out of the throttle a little bit to keep it down there. And you can see Jeremy Talley kind of squeezing him down just a little bit so he can't come up. Makes him get out of that throttle a lot quicker. And he wasn't able to get her done that time. Oh, Talley kissed the wall. Nice little spark show right there. Fireworks on a Friday night, huh? You try to get all the track you can get for momentum. Dakota England running back into the 4th spot by himself. Running around with all his friends. There's the 30, Nathan. Truck looks to be in pretty good shape, and he has not used the fast repairs. That's a good thing. He is in the 5th spot. He started 7th. I believe the boys have settled down finally. Riddell in the 17 started 10th. Here he is in the 6th position. Doing a little battling with the 99 machine. That's Troy Hutchinson. He's 19th, 3 laps down. In 20th spot, Jesse Calloway. Started 16th. Caught up in the big one right off the get-go. Sammy Davis Jr., he's in 17th. Started 20th. He is well 2 laps down. It's almost like watching paint dry all of a sudden. Timmons in the 8th position. He started 21st. The truck appears to be clean as well, too. A little bit of scratch and dent going on. As you can see, he's coming in sideways. Oh, we got a little bit bigger of a dent now. And that's what happens when you come in and hit those brakes. And it's a possibility he hit so hard, he's there and blew his motor, and he is not going to be able to get a reverse to get out. And he's that close to making it to the pits. As you can see, boom. He had to get towed. The hook is on. He's on the hook going all the way around. That's going to screw up his day. And he'll be thrilled pink knowing when he comes back to watch his broadcast that I got all that live action. Jesse Wise gets the pass tally in that number 2 machine. You got a few guys coming into the pits too here, it looks like. You can see that smoking machine of Timmons where he just literally just buried it right into the inside wall. Tyler Beverly comes out of the pits in that 45. That is tough to swallow, I gotta tell you, folks. Running around here, you're in the 8th position, you're coming into the pits to slow down, and you're stuck in the wall because you hit it so hard. It happens. That's what I was telling you about earlier in this race. These green flag pit stops, it's not that simple getting these trucks slowed down. I'm sure Mr. Timmons would love to have a do-over. Jesse looks like he's slowing it down, coming into the pits. Right along with him. And here, coming out, Somerville. Gotta stay all the way down till you pass that commitment cone. Then you can slip up onto the track and away you'll go again. You guys are watching the Asphalt Outlaws Racing. Charlotte nighttime. MaxspeedTV TV. And me. Now that's kind of unique damage. I think that might be Mr. Strickland up here. And it is. See if we can see that. Take a look at that. He's getting plenty of air to the radiator, I can promise you that. But he really doesn't want to do much bump drafting or get hit in that front end much more because he'll end up blowing the motor for sure. And he's already used a fast repair. So his night is not exactly going to plan. Tally gives up the lead, comes into his pits. Easy peasy. Well, they're running around. 39 laps out of 115 in the book. Let's do it now before something else happens, huh? You know what I mean. Let's go ahead and crank the mother up. Man, I gotta tell you, you never get tired of that. iRacing does a heck of a job, and we set up the cameras the way we like. Kind of give you a different perspective of things. Imagine that. Got a little bit of... Apparently iRacing wasn't too thrilled with me doing that. So, excuse this look real quick as I fix it and we do it again. Give me a second. Your telemetry will come back up. A lot of information being fed. And if you click a little bit too fast, well, you end up just kind of screwing yourself. And I'll have to get rid of a few of that. And we'll get rid of some of this. Gotta redo everything in this stuff. Somerville, though, out here all by himself. I mean, literally by himself. Trying to double down the best he can here tonight. Mr. Tally doing a little bit of fighting there with the big hoss of the 22. Mr. Beverly gets around him. Now, just how far are these guys? I'll show you exactly how far apart 1 and 2 is here. Right there's Mr. Somerville. And wait for it. And right there goes Mr. Tally. That's 1 and 2. With absolutely no sheet metal left whatsoever. On the right side of that truck will be Jesse Wise. He is being shown in 3rd position right now. How many's on the lead lap, you ask? Well, now we're down to 7, folks. The 45, Mr. Tyler Beverly, he's shown in 7th. The last truck on the lead lap. The pit road incident by Mr. Robert Timmons is going to put him 2 laps down. And the next cat to get a lap back to be on the lead lap will be Patrick Baldwin. He's only 1 lap down. Your pole setter right there, Mark Beverly in the 13 machine. He is 2 laps down as well, being shown in 11th place. The 21 machine of Lance Thompson, he is 3 laps down, along with Dom Grimard. And 20th, John, I hope it's Salino. I'm just calling him the Italian Stallion. We've been through this shit last week, and I still forgot his last name. But he is the Italian Stallion in this league tonight. Currently in 20th. 4 laps back. Appreciate everybody watching. Mark Day evening. How are you? And now that I got everybody's attention, hit that like button for us, would you? Let these guys know you appreciate them. Looks like Mr. Beverly is working on being lapped here. And if he does, that will leave 6 trucks on the lead lap. Somerville's looking at him on the bottom. And that's official. He will be a lap down. The good news is, though, he'll be the first one to get a lap back. Somerville's led 48 laps of 53. And to give you a little heads up here, Our race summary, well, it's pretty simple. I had to reset my ATVO, so that's not going to matter, but I will tell you, there were only 3 lead changes, 1 caution, and it was the big one, right out of the chute, guys. Jeremy's slowly running him down, but I do believe the reason why is because he got tangled up with some lap trucks, which that made him extremely happy, because he is slowly starting to run Somerville down. Like I said, he is due to have a good night. $14 people watching and 5 likes. Man, that's sad. Come on, y'all. Hit that like button for these guys. If you don't, they're going to fire me and hire a broadcaster. It's probably going to stutter. Then you guys going to wish this dummy was back. Now Tally's going to have to deal with some of the lap traffic as well. Up into the wall. Giving it a little kiss. That's going to be the 14 of Grimard. That's some of the most excitement we've had in the last 25 laps. He is in 15th, and he's 3 laps down. Our buddy Sammy Davis Jr., my pal, for the P1 Paints. Started 20th. He's in 16th. And he too 3 laps back. And he's running on empty because he has no more fast repairs left. Keeping her clean. All the way back up in the 17th spot back here. That is going to be Troy Hutchison. And there's Jesse Calloway. He's in the 20th. Not thrilled, I bet, with the position that he's got right now. I'll tell you, it was a rough start. I don't think we even got 1 lap in, folks, and we had the big one. Somebody out there was absolutely correct. They end up coming to... somebody said they showed up at Charlotte and a restrictor plate race broke out. Yeah, that's kind of like what it was like. You nailed that on the head. Tally's getting closer, folks. He's hitting his marks. You can see Somerville up there. He's getting ready to come up on some lap traffic. Mr. Tally's loving every bit of that. But, of course, he's going to have to deal with them later as well. You can see the difference between the two. There's Somerville. And here comes Tally. Way back here is going to be the 3rd place of Jesse Wise. And the guy he's got to worry about will be back even further, and that's going to be Dakota England in the 98. Now, Dakota's got a whole entire field behind him just about. But the only one he's got to worry about is back here is Nathan in the 6th spot. Timmons, after coming into the pit road and showing us not what to do. I know he did not want to do that. He was running, I think, in a top 7 right there, but he's done a great job coming all the way back. I mean, he had to be towed all the way back into the pits. And now he's only being shown, he's in 10th place, so he didn't lose too many positions. I will say, though, he's got one of the prettiest trucks for nighttime lights. as Mr. Sammy Davis Jr. locks him up going into the pits to be serviced. Take a look at that. You want to talk about some beautiful looking colors with those lights. That is a sharp paint job, folks. Getting ready to come up on some green flag pit stops. I'll tell you what, my hat's off for the driver of the night so far, and that is going to be Jeremy Talley. Man, he has given it everything he's got, and he is running Mr. Somerville down, or Mr. Somerville is kind of taking it easy on these tires. One or the other is happening. Riding along on top of Talley, you can see it. He is slowly reeling Mr. Somerville in. And there goes some fresh tires. See you guys, bye. That's what happens when you got new rubber on. And he only has 4 laps on his tires, the number 4 there of Mr. Ferguson. And you can watch Mr. Strickland come right up. Whoa! I mean, he came right up on the 28. Literally up on the 28. And that caused Nathan to either get out of it, and he almost hit the wall. And that's going to let Talley get ahead of him. I got to be honest with you. Inquiring minds wants to know, so I'm going to watch it and see here. One more time. You can see what new rubber does, folks. He's got a lot of damage in the front end of that ride, but it doesn't matter. He's coming and coming hard. I don't believe Mr. Somerville realized he was coming. Oh yeah, he gave him a shot. I don't think Mr. Somerville realized he was coming that fast. It's one of those, man, where'd you come from deals. But that does put a little damage on Somerville. And he's coming into the pits right now. And here he comes. Now, let's see what he chooses to do. There's the damage to the back end of that. It's not that bad. And he says, nope, I want it fixed. And he got it fixed. Talley is right now your leader, with his stepfather right beside him in a 16 machine. As a matter of fact, Mr. Timmons gets one of his laps back the hard way, being shown now in 14th. $70 laps out of 115. One, I repeat, one caution, and it was a doozy. And here comes the 69, Jesse Wise. Somerville back out. Talley should be coming in here pretty soon. And here he comes. Nice and smooth and no troubles. I'll probably get in trouble for this, but he might want to show his stepdad how to enter the pits here at Charlotte, huh? I'll get in trouble for that, probably. They don't call me Bad Boy Bobby for nothing, huh? Got to relinquish up the lead here. Mr. Somerville will probably end up taking it. There's the 17 of Renault. He's in third. Monster Man Motorsports, nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a few. Kind of worried about you. Glad to see you're hanging out with us. Y'all don't hit that like button, I'm gonna have to send Adelia or Somerville's wife Austin on you guys' butts in YouTube. They take pride in that like button. Now hit that like for us. And of course he is back into the lead right now. And here comes Mr. Talley, going to try to get around the 54 of Sammy Davis Jr. And Sammy gives him way, goes way up high. Stand-up move. Let's check out the interval. Right there with... Well, let's do it all over again. Somerville coming around turn 3 right now. But this is your interval between 1 and 2, right after the pits. There's Somerville. And here comes the second spot of Mr. Talley, right there. And right there was third. And I'll tell you what, Talley might want to keep an eye, because eventually Mr. Renault here in the third is going to work his way up there towards you maybe. '21 of Thompson, he's 3 laps down. I hear you, Monster Man. 12 hours a day, 6 nights a week. Yeah, make it while you can, brother. Got a nice little battle going on right here. Jesse Wise is... he's got a complete rear view mirror of the 87. Of Mr. Callaway, and that's not even for a position. Doing a little drafting right there, maybe. Like to welcome everybody. Asphalt Outlaws Racing here Friday night, Charlotte Motor Speedway, with your host Bobby with all the hobbies. MaxspeedTV coming at you here. 78 laps out of 115 in a book. This cat right here's led 67 of them. Kind of hoping to double down, make it 2 in a row in the lead. Talley not gaining any time whatsoever. Staying about equal. Haas Beverly is being shown now in 9th spot, 2 laps down. And there he sits. Got a little sparking and arcing going on. Your pole setter, Mark Beverly, in the 10th spot. Taking it down low on Sammy Davis Jr. Not for a spot, though. Right off the get-go, I think it was not even the first lap, it got just a bit loose. The back end flew out from underneath Mr. Beverly. He smacks the wall, tried to grab a hold of it, and by the time he could get a hold of it, it was too late. The big one occurred. Fighting his way back, though. All about the points. Scott Ferguson, he's in the 11th and he started 4th. He was caught up in it. End up using the fast repair as well. Mr. Excitement, Roger Strickland, he's 12th with no front end. And I mean literally no front end, folks. Back end, not too awful bad. Front end, not so much. Getting plenty of air to the radiator. She won't overheat. There's the 33. The Italian stallion himself, Celino, I hope. John. Got that part right anyway. He's in 19th and he started 11th. I'm not sure what he's got on the front of that. Hey, all I know, it's not two big concrete bricks or blocks, so we're good. Well, as of right now, we can get in another pit stop without any issues. I'll tell you what, man. Tally's going to have to drive the wheels off that thing to even put any pressure whatsoever up there on Somerville. These guys are spread out so far. They got to dial one before they call each other. Who's your driver out there that you're rooting for? Let me know. We'll put a spotlight on him. We'll talk about him a little bit. If anything, I think Jeremy might be losing just a little bit of ground to Somerville. Check out the speeds these guys get. Right now, again, stepdad, stepson going at it. Dad backs out of the way and says, go get him. Top it out down in the front stretch, about 169, 170 mile an hour. Kind of puts it in perspective, and you got to slow that puppy all the way down to pit road speed. It's not easy. Well, a little information that might be a little shocking to you. But Somerville, Tally, Wise, Dale, I believe, Dakota, England, These are the only 5 cats left on the lead lap tonight. That is it. "26 laps to go, it looks like. You'll see another pit stop, and it will be over. So far, the cat here, Somerville's led 79 laps of this race. Mr. Talley has had the fortune to run 9 of these laps up front. Jesse Wise has led 1 lap. Setting in 3rd. To be totally honest with you, I'm a-looking. There is not a single battle on this track for position. Well, the closest one was the, right here, the number 5 of Hales and 54 Sammy Davis Jr. That's your battle on the track right now. As you can see, the youngest Beverly going in for fuel and tires. Probably the last stop, possibly. And they're about to get lapped again. Somerville's passed everything but a beer stand. A little bit of traffic going on right here. Talley's caught up in it too. A lot. Lap traffic everywhere. You take a look at Strickland. He should be able to fly around this track. He's only got half a truck. Dakota Anglin in the 98. He's in 5th. He started 19th. That's a heck of a run for him tonight. And you know what? He's not used a fast repair yet either. If you take a look, it's banged up a little bit. Not too bad, though. It ain't bothering him any. Looks pretty good elsewhere. Cosmetic. Now, it looks to me as if, and I'm probably going to say this, if I'm right, let me make sure before I give you false information. Strickland's got 11 lap tires. Somerville, 29 lap tires. You seen him go around him like it was nothing, didn't you? 14 as well. He's only got 7 lap tires. A Grimard. And he'll go right around Somerville, which is no big deal. It's not for a position, but those tires are very critical. I would imagine Somerville is going to be thinking about coming in at some point here. Watching carefully in his telemetry to see where Tally is at. As you can see, he's a ways back there. There's Mr. Wise with a half a truck. He just came out of the pits. He's got fresh rubber and he's gone. Give you a little idea. Here comes Somerville now at the start-finish line. There he is. Oh, nope, I lied. He's coming around now. Into the pits. He says, nope, Bobby, I'm not going to do it. He's got to come in right here. Last pit stop of the night for the leader. He's led 89 laps so far. The only one close enough to him. Absolutely no one is going to bother him, I don't think. 8 plates finish. Somerville, 3 laps to go. Beverly hanging on to that 8th place. Being caught up in a big one. Actually smacking the wall. Not even the first lap in, I don't think. Haas Beverly, he will crack top 10. Roger Strickland, 11th. Sammy Davis Jr. sitting in the 18th. Coming in, topping off with a little bit of fuel. Looks like 19th, Robert Timmons. Jesse Callaway. I'll get that right someday. He's showing in 20th. He knows he can't do any more. He's in. 1 lap to go, folks. This thing's almost over with. You might as well drink up because we're about done. This cat's going to try to make it 2 in a row, and I definitely think he's going to without any issues. Renault's going to end up bringing it home in second. Third's going to be Jess Wise. Nathan Dale, 4th. 5th, Dakota England. 6th, Jeremy Talley. 7th, Tyler Beverly. Mark Beverly, 8th. Patrick Baldwin, 9th. And 10th is going to be Haas Beverly. White flag. And there's your winner, folks, Nathan Somerville. Bringing it down. Gonna do the pretty little burnout. Sometime today while we're young. I don't think he's gonna do it, is he? He might. Come on. Here it comes. There's your winner, folks. The Asphalt Outlaws race in Charlotte, race number 7 right here. Nathan Somerville, double down, 2 in a row. That is your race winner. As he burns the tires off that thing and gets to the congratulatory race by the league owner, Mr. Haas Beverly. You guys stick around. Max TV, Bobby with all the hobbies, Asphalt Outlaws Racing Charlotte. We'll be right back after this and we'll have a chat with these boys. A couple of them anyway. Don't forget that like button, folks. Definitely hit the like button for us. All right, we got 2 cats in here. I found 2 of them at least. That's better than nothing. Talk to me, Mr. Renault. Are you out there?
Yes, sir.
Yay. Well, you know what? Jesse just popped in, so wait your turn. We'll be right back with you. Jesse, where are you at?
Out.
What up, buddy?
Hey, pal. How you doing, man? Third place finish.
I know it was a struggle for a little bit.
Well, I got to ask you, did you get caught up into the big one there in about the first lap of the race?
Yeah, I went to the outside, and about the time I did, a truck came up, and then I tried to go back inside, and there was trucks there too. There was just a lot of trucks.
I tell you what, there was a lot of carnage out there. Almost everybody was involved in that. As a matter of fact, I think I might have got an email. My mama was involved in that. There was so many people. You did a heck of a job, though, coming around. Used some pit strategy and drove your tail off and come away with a third place finish. That's not too bad.
Nah, I'm proud of it.
Who do you want to thank before I let you go on your merry way?
My wife for sure.
Oh, yeah.
My 2 kids. And let me go back and redo that. My beautiful smoking hot wife.
There you go.
And
Got to get all the brownie points you can get. You know what I mean?
Jesse Calloway for spotting for me for the last 20 laps. That was pretty good. And my mom and dad. That's about it.
Awesome. Congratulations. Third place finish. Love it. And
Thank you, Bobby.
Working away towards the big picture towards the end of this race. But I will have to say you did a really great job on the podium here of thanking everybody. But you forgot one important thing.
What?
You got to thank your broadcaster because he'll screw up your last name every freaking time.
I want to thank Bobby J. He keeps us fully stocked in dude wipes.
Yes, I do. There was so many dude wipes that needed dude wipes in that first incident. Hell, I didn't know who to give the award to, so I just gave it to everybody.
Well, that's good.
You take care of yourself, and we'll catch you next week, all right?
You too, Bobby.
All right, buddy. Yeah, that first one was a doozy. I don't know who all got caught up into that one, but man, oh man. Mr. Renault, was you able to get through that?
I did. I had to go through the grass to avoid it, but we made it through there.
Well, good job. I noticed you didn't even have to use a fast repair or nothing.
No, it stayed green, kind of worked in my favor. I was probably a 10th place car, but every time we had a green flag pit stop, I just kind of short pitted and worked my way to second.
Well, you did a heck of a job. Obviously, tires was important here.
Yeah, I made the mistake of not practicing much this week, so really I didn't figure out how to save tires till that last run, and that's when I was able to benefit.
Well, hey, second place finish, ain't nothing wrong with that. Working for the big picture towards the end of the season. Congratulations, my friend. You started 10th, you finished second, didn't use a fast repair, didn't get in no trouble. That's a pretty good eventful night for you. I mean, I'd take it any day of the week.
Yeah, it's been a hit and miss season so far. I've gotten caught up in a little bit of crap, but finished 4th at Daytona, and this is the best one other than that. So I'll take the points, get me close to the top 5.
Well, congratulations, pal. Anybody you want to thank before I let you go?
Most importantly, I want to start with the broadcast team, of course. MaxspeedTV also. The Beverleys for putting on everything, along with Butt Kicker, P1 Paints, about everybody, and of course the other competition. I mean, it's fun out there because of them.
Well, hey, thanks for the kind words, and you're right, man. It's a great league, good competition, a lot of good drivers out here for sure. You take care of yourself, and we'll catch you next week.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. See you later. All right, let me get to all the stuff that I got to do here to make all this look nice and pretty. There we go. Race winner, talk to me, Somerville. Where you at?
I'm here, Bobby. How you doing?
Man, I'll tell you what, bud. I think there's only about 3 or 4 cars that didn't get wrapped up in that incident, right out of the chute.
Yeah, that kind of just threw the whole race into a crapshoot. Like, with only, I think it was like 11 trucks on the lead lap after that.
Yep.
And then we just got super spread out after that first green flag stop. So I knew it was going to go green the rest of the way.
Well, I'll tell you what. We were wondering if you were going to double down tonight. Guess what? You did. You won last week and this week. You're on a roll, pal. Tires. I'm going to assume tires is pretty darn important.
Yeah, so when Jeremy came down to use his fast repair for that wreck, I'm pretty sure he took tires. So he had 3 laps fresher tires. Started running me down. That first pit stop happened. I got a good 10-second gap. I kind of pushed it a little bit too much and smacked the wall. Ran out of talent, I guess. And he was just running me down because he had fresher tires. And then once they started evening out, the gap stayed about the same. I lose a 10th, gain a 10th. And then I knew we couldn't make it on fuel. So I was going to run it until he pitted or until I had to pit. So I came down a lap early, and then he came with me. And then I don't know what happened to Jeremy in the pits, but he lost the lap.
Yeah, something happened. I'm not sure what it was. But double down 2 in a row, pal. That's pretty darn right impressive. And I'll tell you what, if you ran out of talent, I'll take your no-talent ass any day of the week because 2 in a row is hard to do, big boy.
Yeah. Jeremy, I know he was kind of kicking himself a little bit, but he is getting fast quick. He's like Mark. They're both getting fast, and I'm lucky to race with him.
Him and Mark both, Nathan, or you make comments in the past how quick how fast that Mark Beverly's become. I mean, every week he's there. Unfortunately, tonight, I don't know. He got loose right out of the chute, came up and smacked the wall. Thought he was gonna be able to control the thing, but it just went right out from underneath him. And then from then on, all hell broke loose.
Yeah, when I looked back and only saw that there's 3 cars keeping pace, I was like, oh.
Yep. Well, congratulations, big boy. 2 in a row. Looking for the big picture for a championship down the road here. All right, you know how it works better than anybody, so it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank my wife for everything she does. She's dealing with me as a handful. I know I'm not easy on her. I want to thank you, Bobby, for putting this broadcast on. We missed you Wednesday, but glad you're back. I hope everything was okay.
It wasn't. Stupid contractors.
Gotta love it.
Oh, yeah.
I want to thank Charles. I wish he was out here racing, but he's doing military stuff. I want to say congratulations to Joey Means for getting married this weekend.
Oh, I didn't know that.
On. Yeah, that's why he's not here.
Ah.
I want to thank Nathan Dole. He is P4. That's my teammate. So him and I were talking and race strategizing the whole way. I want to thank P1 Paints and Sammy Davis Jr. for doing this paint job right. And I want to thank my sponsor, Blair Peterson, NASCAR Diecast, Autographs and Auctions. And I want to thank my family. I want to thank God, Goodyear, Coca-Cola. The truck drove real good today, and I don't know what to do with my hands, Bobby.
Well, I'll tell you what, get out of that rig and get yourself a cold one and give your kids a good night kiss. Go to bed and relax because you doubled down.
I'll see you Wednesday because we're off next weekend.
All right, my friend.
Friday.
All right, you take care of yourself and we'll see you then, all right?
All right, piece of chicken grease.
I'll tell you what, never ever a dull moment talking with Nathan. Ain't no doubt about it. All right, guys, that's it. We're done. Asphalt Outlaws Racing, Charlotte, your race runner is going to be Nathan Somerville. Good Lord Almighty. This guy, he led 103 laps. Here, I'll show it to you. There you go. 103 laps this guy led. Unfortunately, some of the other contenders were taken out early in that first lap incident. Somebody said that they thought they brought a restrictor plate to Charlotte tonight. But he comes out a winner. He doubles down 2 in a row. I'd like to thank everybody that's been out watching us all night tonight. Certainly appreciate all of that. Everybody out there, you be safe. And then we'll catch you next week. Appreciate the fans. Hit the like button. God bless each and every one of you. And we'll see you next week. Until then, have a great weekend and be safe. See ya.